Well, we find Rogers here in a contented mood and contemplating his late night coffee options after Swindon's excellent 3-0 victory at Crewe Alexandra. Clearly their finest performance yet in this fledgling League Two season. I've seen plenty of comments of it perhaps being their best in really some considerable time, and Rogers might nudge you gently towards last season's Fleetwood and Grimsby games away from home. The pressure, of course, is much more on Swindon to perform in those matches compared to those late season outings, to be fair, when Grimsby, of course, were sweating over the playoffs. And who would have thought that Grimsby could somehow get another mention in a YouTube video this week? But here we are. Rogers had narrowed down his coffee shortlist to 2, but it may not come as a great surprise, assuming Rogers can in fact haul it towards the camera. Yes, he can, that he has gone for the Irish cream version for this evening after Gavin Kilkenny's excellent performance and, of course, a goal for Aaron Drinan, who has 3 goals this season. Swindon have 10 different goal scorers already, for the record before August is in fact out. In terms of the performance, what do we pick out really with the quality in particular? I think it is the qualities Swindon showed. Some brilliant crisp passing at its best. That was good. Personally, I seem to have become slightly press obsessed. The second goal was an example again of that closing down and work rate and intensity that Swindon had, and the Crewe manager Lee Bell admitted that they simply didn't. In contrast, and how nice to see Pal Glatzel score a goal. If there are any sort of Deutsche coffees available, then maybe one day those will be among Rogers' particular favourites as well. And the other thing that really sort of sprang to mind to encourage all was the second half, in a sense, was never perhaps going to be as free scoring as the first, but the lack of overall stress that Swindon suffered, really the only way Crewe could find was to briefly sort of unsettle them, was pinging big diagonal balls and trying to get 2 people jumping on Joel McGregor and playing from there, which they did get a few crosses into the box on, which Swindon dealt with, really. So, and again, Phil Mabete really growing in stature, figuratively, because it's quite hard for him to do that literally, with his fine defending as well. So yes, a very satisfying evening for Rogers to just get his coffee ready and head off for his nighttime rest in the knowledge of a Swindon job exceedingly well done.